Cold lasers have been used in a lot of industries, particularly in the alternative health industry, for a number of years. There are old chiropractors and veterinarians who've been using lasers 15, 20 years who really understand the benefits of low-level lasers for regenerating tissue and injuries and this sort of thing. Nowadays, we're seeing a lot of other folks get into lasers, particularly lay people. Lots of lay people are getting into lasers as the price is coming down. We have lots of acupuncturists who use our laser systems, lots of chiropractors who use our laser systems. We have physical therapists who are using it. A handful of sports teams are clients of ours who use lasers. We also have a number of doctors and traditional health providers who are using the lasers as well. Dentists are using it, biological alternative dentistry. It's great for healing tissue and gums, clearing out infections. There's so many amazing beneficial uses for lasers. We also have protocols for weight loss, smoking cessation. We have protocols for facial rejuvenation. Lots of people who buy lasers with us actually get them initially for an injury, for a knee or a disc, or an immune-related situation. Really, the sky's the limit. That's why we use lasers. We use lasers because lasers are light. It's pure light. And when you understand the physics and the nature of our existence is light. We live in a star. This is a big cell, a light cell, floating through the universe, which is also predominantly light. So the understanding here is shifting from being a physical experience to being a light-based experience, and lasers are a great medium. In our view, the future is about us shifting to the speed of light. We have to move through that full spectrum of the speed of light in order to really achieve optimal health. Yogis, mystics, religious leaders, alchemists, all these folks understand how important light is, and now Western medicine and science is also confirming in the quantum view of quantum physics, string theory, that light is the essential ingredient underlying the whole fabric of the universe. So lasers simply sort of modulate and send light into given areas to stimulate the body's own light to start to regenerate and rejuvenate cells. Literally, in the last few years, the percent of people using lasers in the non-professional, non-health professional community has skyrocketed. And our view is that within 5 to 10 years, we're going to see lasers in every house. Literally, laser light is a no-brainer for dealing with anything from immune-related stuff. For dealing with the immune system, you simply activate the thymus gland, which governs the immune system. There are so many key ways to use lasers for everything from detoxification to pain and injury. What we're going to do today is to get into our unwinding protocol, our unified field protocol. It's really the sort of trademark of how we use the laser systems. From that, we'll cover a whole spectrum of different applications. But for starters, we're going to get into the basic principles of using the laser to unwind stress and tension from your body, and from that we'll look at a number of different applications that can be sort of piggybacked on top of that.
Nice. Good.
Okay, now we'll move into the unwinding.
So you want to
just keep going?
Yeah, let's just keep going.
You know how to end it?
Yeah, I know how to end it.
Okay.
All right. So we're calling this segment
The unwinding.
unwinding. Stand by. Yeah.
The primary piece to the unified field protocol.
Let's
Yeah, sorry for that.
try again. No
yeah.
problem. Stand by. And action.
The essential component to our unified field protocol when using the laser is the unwinding process. The unwinding process is a systematic approach to unwinding stress and tension and compression from the body. It begins by unwinding the adrenal glands. The adrenal glands are a key area of the endocrine system. The endocrine system is comprised of all the glands that are in the body. The adrenal glands on our planet are very overactive. A lot of people's endocrine system is governed by the adrenals. The hypothalamus at the center of the spinal column, at the top of the spinal column, is designed to govern the endocrine system. So the first thing we do is to unwind the adrenals. You have to understand that glands work through a principle called entrainment. And that's to say that when the glands are around other situations of stress, they mimic that. This is why when women live in a house together, their cycles often come together. In the same way, when we grow up around our family and parents, we start to emulate the glands, sort of repeat what they're doing. This is called entrainment. It happens collectively, it happens in society, it happens in all sort of different ways. So the process that we're doing with this is to unwind the entrainment in the adrenals. As the adrenals unwind, it opens up the parasympathetic glands, the thymus gland, the hypothalamus gland, which then come into a natural homeostasis with our energy field and who we really are as expressions here. So the purpose of this process is to first unwind the adrenal glands, then we unwind the sacrum. When the sacrum unwinds, that enables the whole spinal column to start to clear from any stress and decompress. We then unwind the occipital ridge, which is where the vagus nerve opens out into the body. When that opens up, the whole cellular field goes into a neutral state. And then lastly, we open up the the thymus gland. The thymus gland is sort of the key parasympathetic gland. When it's open and relaxed and at ease, all the cells in the body are able to work efficiently, harmoniously, and cooperatively.